Good damn morning, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. And big shout out to Noel in Washington State. They were kind enough to send me a Christmas card. I really appreciate that. And in the card they wrote, my governor is a fuckface too. Shit was funny. Shout out to Noel. I appreciate that. Don't forget today, last day, get that Jericho Green gear, 25% off. Promo code BYEBYE2020, all caps, 25% off. Hold on, let me adjust the temp. There we go. So yes, make sure you get your green gear. All of it, new designs, everything available today, last day, December 31st, New Year's Eve. So, I think I could probably just do an entire channel on the stupid ass shit that comes out of what I am sad to call my home state of California. Sorry, California. That's what it is. California. Got it. Well, first I'll get into the dumb shit coming from our what we call leaders, and I'm using that word as loosely as I possibly can. And then somebody who's stupid from California. So a buddy of mine, we'll call him Mr. B, he sent me a text and he's like, man, I guess he must have just been notified, but due to the way the mishandling of COVID and the mismanagement of the funds in California. Remember, California is $3 trillion in debt. $3 trillion. So at what point is somebody going to say, hey, you guys aren't good at this shit. They couldn't balance a fucking checkbook. But we give them the keys to one of the largest economies on the planet. $3 trillion in the hole. Not only do you fuck the money up, but our lights keep going out and our houses keep catching on fire. So what are you there for? I mean, if this is California with leadership, well then shit, let's try it without. What if we just had no leadership and we were just allowed to do what we wanted to do and go about life the best way we knew how? I bet you it would be cheaper and safer. So anyway, because of these bumbling fucking idiot Keystone Cop clowns that we have in office, my buddy's monthly insurance payments have gone up to $650 a month for some bullshit ass health coverage. And he said he would have to literally quit his job to get a discount, and that would only cut it to $300 a month. And with the economy shut down in California, how are people supposed to pay these high-ass, ridiculous prices? And I say, good questions, Mr. B. Those are great questions. And the answer is, we can't. So you take away, you steal somebody's means of paying their bills, of making money, and then you jack up the price of shit. And the prices are going up simply because you're an inept moron. Because you're a dumbass and you can't balance a budget. So because your poor planning, it has now become our financial emergency. How are people supposed to do that? If you own a business, they're closing it. And if you work for a business, they close it. But you're supposed to pull all this money out of your ass? That doesn't make it. It's not like all these people quit. If you quit your job, hey, it's on you to find your way to another one. You took away your own job. That's your fault. But when somebody takes it from you, well, then whoever took it, you need to provide a way for me to support myself and my family or whatever until my job returns. That makes sense, right? This shit is ridiculous. California has the most strict COVID guidelines mandates, whatever you want to call it, got the most damn cases. So we're trying something that doesn't work. Maybe we should try something different. It looks to me like the cases are still high. And then again, that's assuming that it's all legitimate and these are actually real COVID cases. Assuming that this shit ain't working. So maybe you should just open shit back up and try it that way. What is it? Cigarettes and like heart disease kills 1 million fucking people every year and nobody gives a fuck. We ever shut down the economy for cancer, hypertension, blood pressure, cigarettes, heart disease? No. We don't bat a fucking eye. We keep on trucking. Because the world depends on us. We are the world breadwinners. If we fail, the world will starve. But no, Jericho, China will take our place. Yes, let's have China as the world superpower because they handle their own country so well. Let's give them the world. This is why we need a Republican in office because they're the only ones who will build up our military. As soon as a Democrat gets in there, the military gets stripped. We can't have an emaciated armed force when China is building their shit up. I was talking to a buddy of mine. They've already expanded the Chinese naval fleet has already expanded by the size of the British fleet. And they're going to keep building their navy for the next 10 years. I wonder why. Why now? Because they see us as weak and defeated. That's why. Bullshit. I don't want to learn Chinese. If I wanted to learn Chinese, I would go to Rosetta Stone and learn that shit. I don't want to be anything like China. It's a fucked up dictatorship shithole. I love America. I love our choices. I love our access. I love our guns. I love all that shit. And I want to keep it that way. So, on to the moron from California. You know her. You hate her. She's disgusting. I'm talking about Alyssa Milano, the woman who has been on more dicks than foreskin. She came out and said something stupid as hell. No surprise there, right? She said the anti-mask people, the anti-maskers, are the same people that think that they need an AR-15 for protection. Again, another dumbass who couldn't fill a thimble with what they know about guns. What was that, Sheila Jackson Lee saying that an AR-15 weighs more than a box when you're moving? Who said it weighs 10 pounds? No, dummy, your head weighs 10 pounds. What are you talking about? Another jackass talking about something they know nothing about. You damn right you can use an AR-15 to protect yourself. Do you know what kind of people are in this world? I got a gun bigger than an AR-15 to protect myself and my family. They act like the AR-15 is the end-all be-all of guns. You ever heard of a 12-gauge? A 12-gauge will shit out a round that goes into an AR-15, a 223. That's how dumb they are. They don't have guns, their guards do. You think they're asking their guards to give them up? Remember, was it a few months ago? Some kid was hunting and shooting his BB gun or some shit around her house, and she called the cops. Guess what those cops got strapped to the dashboard? Guess what's right there by the center console up against the dashboard? AR-15, you jackass. And if they needed it, you're going to run out and go, hey, cops, put those AR-15s down. You don't need them for protection. No, you cower inside of your mansion while they use them, you dumbass. And then she says, she says, a mask will protect you better than an AR-15. Well, those are two different things, dummy. One is trying to protect you from a virus, which doesn't work. And the other one's trying to protect you from a human. And it does work. Bad guy, AR-15. Bad guy dead. Cops show up. Meat wagon. AR-15s are very effective for what they're used for, you idiot. You anti-maskers are the same people who think you need an AR-15 for protection. Well, guess what, stupid? This is America. I can have whatever the fuck I want to protect my family. You go ahead and get a BB gun if you want to. No, I'll take an AR-15 or whatever else I have the money to buy. Stupid. You anti-maskers. You know we are in California with the highest number of cases, even though you have to wear a mask everywhere. So who's the dummy now? So stupid. And you should see the comments underneath. One dumbass was like, no one should have an AR-15, man, outside of the military, man. Man, shut up, you idiot. The military doesn't use AR-15. And how come you don't hear them talking about a 308 or a 30-06 or a 30-30? And again, a shotgun. Way bigger rounds in an AR-15. Way more destructive. From a longer distance. But you're worried about an AR-15. Why? Why would you be concerned in the world of rifles? Why would you be so concerned about one of the smallest rounds? A .223. When there are far more destructive rounds on down the line. It's because of the way it looks. We are dealing with the party of identity politics. It's all about how you look. Your color. What's an AR-15? What color is an AR-15? It's big and it's black, and that scares racist Democrats. They can't get away from it. Slavery, Jim Crow, now the AR-15, the destruction of the black family. They don't care if it's alive or an inanimate object. If it's black, it has to go. Next thing you know, no more black cars. After that, all tires will be white. The roads will be white. Nighttime will be outlawed. You see how stupid this shit is? But that's what happens when it's all about color. AR-15. You guys leave that AR-15 alone. That big, black, scary AR-15. Not my daughter, you son of a bitch. Next thing you know, you got one AR-15 in here. They start moving their family in. The fucking property value goes down. All because you let one black AR-15 in the neighborhood. Man, if this shit wasn't true, it would be scary. My goodness, man. So, of course, it all comes back around the vicious cycle of racism. If it's a black person or a black thing, they can't have it. Watch your back. Beware the evil AR-15. Man, how did people so dumb get such a loud bullhorn? Somebody, please tell me. But let me get back to my state-mandated meal period, the only good thing California's given me. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell because every time it rings, a piece of shit lefty cries. Get your Jericho Green notification tone link in the description box. Utilize the PayPal link and the Teespring link to get your green gear. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.